Flat cookies? Off flavors? It's not your oven, it's your chemistry. Let's uncover the science behind leavening agents and take your baking to the next level. When it comes to baking, the secret behind a fluffy cake or tender muffin is often a chemical leavening agent. These agents are substances that, through a chemical reaction, release gas, causing mixtures to expand and rise. This gas, primarily carbon dioxide, gets trapped in the batter, expanding during baking to create a lighter, softer, and airier texture without the need for fermentation. The three most common chemical leavening agents are baking soda, baking powder, and baker's ammonia. Chemically, their active component is sodium bicarbonate, an anion that reacts as a base when exposed to moisture and an acid, or simply by heat, to release carbon dioxide gas. This core process is simple acid-base chemistry. In specific cases, like with baker's ammonia, gas is released purely by heat. Let's take a closer look at them. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, is a chemical leavening agent crucial for light, fluffy baked goods. In the presence of an acid, like acetic acid, from vinegar, citric acid, from a citrus fruit, lactic acid, from milk, it acts like a base. This acid-base reaction quickly releases carbon dioxide gas, which gets trapped in the batter, causing it to rise. Moisture is essential for the reaction to take place. While heat speeds up the process, most leavening occurs during mixing, necessitating immediate baking. Thermal decomposition also releases gas above 50 degrees Celsius, becoming more complete around 200 degrees Celsius. However, since dough sets between 60 to 80 degrees Celsius, relying solely on heat is insufficient for proper rise. An acid is vital for optimal results. Properly used, baking soda is flavorless, but overuse or lack of acid can lead to a soapy, bitter taste. It produces a light, porous, slightly coarse crumb, perfect for quick breads, cookies, pancakes, and muffins, and enhances golden brown crusts. Pros: fast-acting, easy to use, requires no fermentation, and enhances browning. Cons: needs an acid to work, can cause bitterness if misused, doesn't provide long-lasting leavening, and over-leavening can lead to collapse. Storage: keep it in a cool, dry, airtight container to prevent clumping and loss of strength due to humidity. Baking powder is a self-contained chemical leavening system, consisting of sodium bicarbonate, the basic component, one or more dry acids, like monocalcium phosphate, and starch to prevent premature reactions. The reaction starts during mixing and continues through the baking process. When exposed to moisture, the first reaction begins, releasing carbon dioxide. Double-acting baking powder offers a second release of gas when heated in the oven, providing a more reliable and gradual rise. This controlled, moderate reaction rate distinguishes it from baking soda, as it's not as immediate. When used correctly, baking powder is neutral in flavor, though some aluminum-based types can leave a metallic taste if overused. It yields a light, fine, and uniform crumb, making it ideal for cakes, muffins, biscuits, pancakes, waffles, and cupcakes, especially recipes without acidic ingredients. It also promotes even, light golden brown crusts. Pros: convenient, reliable, consistent, and suitable for most quick recipes. Cons: can lose potency over time, may impart a metallic flavor if overused, less ideal for very wet or high-fat doughs. Storage: keep it tightly sealed in a cool, dry place to prevent moisture from triggering early reactions. Baking powder is truly a ready-to-go solution for light, easy, and reliable baking. Baker's ammonia, or ammonium bicarbonate, is a chemical leavening agent specifically designed for dry, low-moisture baked goods. It produces carbon dioxide, ammonia, and water vapor solely through thermal decomposition when heated, eliminating the need for added acid or moisture. Ammonium bicarbonate breaks down completely with heat, beginning around 60 to 70 degrees Celsius and finishing before the baked good structure fully sets. The reaction is very fast, releasing gas rapidly as soon as heat is applied, making it active entirely during baking. When used correctly in thin, dry products like crackers or cookies, the ammonia completely escapes, leaving no residual odor or taste, and results in an exceptionally crisp, light, and porous texture. It also promotes uniform browning and a delicate crust. However, it's crucial for the ammonia to fully evaporate. In moist or thick products, it can become trapped, leading to an unpleasant smell and taste. Its pros include powerful, clean leavening and creating very crisp textures, with no residue left behind in dry goods. Its cons are that it's unsuitable for moist or thick items. It can produce unpleasant smells if not fully evaporated, and has limited applications. For optimal effectiveness, store Baker's ammonia tightly sealed in a cool, dry place, as it's highly sensitive to premature breakdown from heat and moisture. Leavening agents are the secret behind light, airy baked goods. In this video, we broke down 3 key players: baking soda, baking powder, and Baker's ammonia. Baking soda needs an acid to react and works quickly, producing carbon dioxide as soon as it's mixed. Baking powder contains both acid and base, reacting in 2 stages, during mixing and again in the oven, for a controlled rise. Baker's ammonia relies on heat alone, releasing gases that create an ultra-crisp texture, perfect for thin, dry-baked goods. Each has its strengths, and choosing the right one means baking smarter. Now that you've got the science on your side, it's time to bake with confidence. Grab your whisk, and let your knowledge rise with your dough. I hope you have enjoyed this video and find it useful for your everyday life. Please like, subscribe, and share. Leave your questions or requests among the comments. Thank you for watching.